Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, you're watching the Urban Rats, and we're just at Winfield's Outdoors. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go in and purchase a Trespass Bivvie, one person. Come on, let's go. Right, we've just purchased the Trespass Century 1 Bivvie, and what we're going to do now is go and test it out and take it stealth camping. So just on the main road now, I'm just going to walk up and I'll show you the location that I've spotted for testing out the Trespass Bivvie tent, and we'll see how that goes. We've got like an old cog, what seems to be from some factory back in the day, and you can see all these teeth here would have turned something round, and here's the shaft what would have gone into something. And anyway, we're going to be camping behind the shaft tonight. Right, well, we're just walking down to where we're going to be camping tonight. This is the multi-storey car park on the left hand side here. The path we're walking down is pretty icy tonight, but come on, let's carry on down. Get to the traffic light and we'll just divert over to where we're setting up this bivvy tonight. So anyway, we've got the mountain mitts on tonight, staying warm. Got sealskin hat and sealskin waterproof socks on, and all the winter gear. So we're using the thermarest mat when we get set up in this bivvy tent tonight. Anyway, got a quiet patch, so casually just walk over. You can see the cog here with the shaft on. I'm going to set myself up the screen here using the poncho, and then set ourselves up on the other side. Right, you've got strings on these mitts so that you don't lose them when you take them off. So that's handy, isn't it, yeah? Whoa. Right, anyway, let's take off the rucksack so it don't look sus when people are coming out of the car park at Asda's. Right, I've got the sheet out of my car. I'm going to put this on the ground because there's some gravel here, and I don't want to destroy the new bivvy tent doing that. Got the tarpaulin sheet on the floor now. What I want to do is block out the car park using my poncho. So I'm going to get that out my rucksack and set it up as a wall. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to peg this poncho down, and I've got my walking poles, and I'm going to like bring it partially over the bivvy tent. Brought myself some spare pegs from the OEX Bobcat, so I thought I'd bring these out. I'll peg the poncho down, and then we can put some tension on it, put it on the poles. Right, so this is where we're at now. We've got the tarpaulin sheet down. I put my poles up and put my tarp over the pole at the back. And what I'm going to do now, where's my rucksack? What I'm going to do now is set up the bivvy. So this is the Trespass Century 1, and it's a little bivvy tent. Let's get out the packet and see what we've got. So we get poles and we get pegs. Let's have a look what pegs they're giving us. What is that? Open the poles now, see what poles it gives us. Right, there's two. They're both arched. There's one. Here's the other. This one's bigger. So this pole's bigger. I expect this is the front of the bivvy. And the shorter one should be at the back. So we'll try that. There's the two poles they give us. Pegs were rubbish, weren't they, guys? I have got spare pegs at home, to be honest. What sometimes you're better off doing is going onto Amazon or down to your local camping shop and getting yourself some proper pegs. You get a sleeve, you put the pole through your sleeve, got your eyelet as normal, clips in there, and what do you know, it should just absolutely just go into there now. It's a bit tight, so give myself a bit of I don't want to snap the pole yet, do we? Don't snap! Oh god, that was tight, weren't it? Anyway, it's on there and it's not broken, so job's a good one. So it's the same again. You push it through, and then there's a gap between them sleeves. Feed it through the other side, and there'll be an eyelet as normal. Clip that one in, dead easy. Oh well, the front side clips in a lot easier than the back end anyway. So let's get this pegged up into position. Right, we'll unzip it. Get a bug net, unzip that one, the tarpaulin sheet is down and I put the bivvy on top there. All looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is put in the air mat and all my stuff, and I'll bring you guys back. Oh, you might be thinking it must be cold, I can see frost coming out of his mouth. But anyway, I'm pretty warm at the minute. As usual, got to keep a low profile because I've got cars and they're stopping at the traffic light here, which I'll show you. Let's get this together and I'll come back. So here we have it. This is the sleeping bag we're using. Billy. There, Matt. Titanium cup for the brew in the morning, because we all know the rat deserves a brew when he gets up, so big up the cup. Right, this is the mat, and as usual, this is the pump. See the traffic light over there? The pump's on. Look at this, I've got my light on and people are still not even noticing. Unbelievable. You know what time it is? I'm trying to stay low as much as I can. Do it while we set up and then sit down and chill our beans. I've got a buff here. What I'll do with it, it's well weather's a bit cold. I'll just put it over my pillow and there we go. Bit of luxury for when we're in the bivvy. Right, well I've walked to the other side of the road now, and Let's have a look from here at the setup. So you can see the wheel over there. That's the cog wheel. You can see my sheet if you're looking for it. There's the car park entrance and exit. Here's the traffic lights. Rocking that, innit? You can't see Bivvy, can you? Come on, let's get over here. Oh, look at this. Sassico, look at this. Wicked that, innit? It's even got somewhere you can hook your light up in there, look. How fantastic is that? Do you know what? Here's the setup for tea now. I've got the titanium cooking pot and I've got myself some light stew. But over here in North Manchester we call it potato hash, and it's corned beef and potatoes. So I'm going to be having some of that heated up, what's already been made at home. Still got a bit of heat in it, but this is what potato hash looks like. Some people put carrots in as well. Anyway, so this is the rat's kitchen, and I've just put everything on low heat because we don't want the ash sticking to the pan, do we? And yeah, all we've got to do now, wait 5 minutes and that'll be on its way. This is my view the other way. Just got some woodland there, and round to the side, that's called Brook, and it runs through the town. We'll get a better view of it tomorrow when it's daylight, and we'll fly the drone. Can just sit here now, can't we? And just chill out and wait for the tea to cook. This is where it's at, guys. This is what we call camping in 2023. So that's inside the little bivvy, look, and that's all you need, because there ain't no big parties happening inside that tent tonight. Any parties happening, gonna be a street party round here. Look at this. I'll see you through the cogs. Yes, well, today I tried getting myself some minus 27 Coleman's gas. Struggled actually getting it, you know. Oh, I knew I should have got some when going were good, because this happened last year. Come to cool time of year, no minus 27 stuff about. So as soon as I see some, I'll be buying a few cans. So if you know about tater rash, this is where it's at. And that's hot as well. And what I did, you can put sauce with this. I have brown sauce, so I get Daddy's brown sauce. And some people put tomato sauce, or you can even put beetroot in with it, so it's whatever you want on the day. Right, campers, it's time to move on. So we're at the Urban Rats Bar now, and we're going to be having a bit of the old tequila tonight to keep ourselves warm. So let's rock on, gringo. It's all lemons round here, all lemons, mate. So what we're going to do, gonna cut this up, get it into some slices, and pour ourselves a shot. Right, well, we don't want to end up in jail, but I've got myself a new knife to cut the lemon up so I can have a shot if anyone asks. So let's crack on. Right, so this is how far we've got up to now. We've sliced some of the old lemons. Oh yes, all partying on at the Rats Bar here. Anyway, let's get a shot order. La la lumber, lam lam lumber. Anyway, it's carried away. The Urban Rats bar, aren't we? So, you know, what I'm going to do is I've cut some like slices of lemon up, got some shot glasses here, so I'll line these up. There's one more freaking egg. Right, so we've poured ourselves 3 shots here. We've got some slices of lemon. We've got some salt, but I've just tipped alcohol all over. And we'll just have like a binge fest now. Right, what we do, we open the salt. You get a bit of salt on your hand here, and what you have to do, neck the drink, lick the salt and suck on the lemon. So here goes one for you guys. Oh God. And that is partying on the stealth camp with the Urban Rats. Right, campers, my batteries keep going flat because it's cold. And anyway, we're just gonna have another tequila before we get our heads down. So yeah, you know how it goes. Bit of salt, so you get a bit of the old salt on there. Cheers, campers, and I'll see you lot in the morning. Ciao. Right, good morning from the bivvy. And anyway, oh God, it was a cold night last night. I think it went down to -2. I woke up at night for a pee and everything was froze solid outside. So anyway, I'm gonna get myself up now and get ourselves to that kettle. Right, got this zip, everything's wet because of the condensation in the tent this morning. We've got bad condensation. So that's the fly sheet zip. Don't get a lot too much room in these bivvies to be moving about. Oh. There we go. There we go. Oh. This is outside, look. You can see old frost. There's the road through the old mill wheel. You can see everything's white and frosted out. So anyway, we're gonna head that way, put the kettle on. What a beautiful morning, and you don't get this weather in Spain. Anyway, yeah, it was quite a lot of condensation in here last night. Look at the bag, look at the sleeping bag. it's absolute wet through this bag, but it's a synthetic bag, so it still keeps you insulated, although it might be wet on the outside. Still dry on the inside though, look. But yeah, the outside of the bag wet through. Yeah, so it's that time of day, isn't it? Oh, I have to get up and get motivated. Oh. Wow. Well, get some gas. I've got some gas in bivvy there. Get some fresh gas out because this one's dead. Change that over and get some water on the boil. Right, here's my two lights. Got the tent light and headlight. I'll put them in electrical bags. And then that's one job done, isn't it? Click. I had to put the mitts on because it's freezing out here this morning. Yeah, outside of this sleeping bag, it's wet through, top to bottom. So when I get home, I'll have to dry it out proper. This is the roll mat down. That's still dry though. Get this in its bag. One thing I can't find this morning is my other tin of gas. Yeah, my hands are right cold. But I found the other tin of gas. Cold, man. Just warm my hands up on this gas for a minute. Wow. Domestic water's iced up in here. Rip this coffee open. Get this in. Yeah, what water's doing, I'll pack away the rest of the stuff in the camp and then we can just have a brew together, can't we? Oh yes. And this is how we do it when it's freezing cold. Absolute cheddars. Just found the tag. This is this price tag, and I bought the bivvy off what you people have been sending me on Buy Me a Coffee, and I've just got the bivvy out of it this week, and it was $69.99, but I got £5 off, and yeah, it weighs 2 kilograms. And it's waterproof up to 5,000 millimetre, but it does seem to condensate up a lot, but it's probably because of the temperatures out here as well as tonight. You know, it's like -2 last night. All grass is white, everything's frozen, my water was freezing, my hands are freezing, and yeah, I think we'll get some decent camps out of it, to be honest. So I can get different places now where, you know, you stand out more of a tent But with these, because they lie down low, we should be able to get in a few more different places this winter. So, yeah, happy times, you know. Thanks, guys. Where's one of the poles? The only small, look. that's one of them. Get this other one out. I struggled putting this one in last night, to be fair, dead tight. The one at the top end was okay, but the one at the bottom end seemed to be a bit tight to get in there. I worried it was going to snap on us. So anyway, that's the poles away. I can just fold the bivvy up now. This is the bag for the pegs, and you can see everything's froze up. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. Still waiting on the water. Bivvy's down, good as Pat's up. I'm not going to put the bivvy in the sheet, back in my rucksack. I'm just going to carry them back up to my car, because I'm only parked round the corner, and then I can start the drying process on my way home then with heaters on. Right, well, we've just got the sheet down on the floor now. My rucksack's over there. Looks pretty full because it's not all packed down proper. All we need to do now is take down the poncho, what I've been using as a wall. So first things first, we've got a brew to drink. Yeah, so this is the poncho from the other side. So if you was over at Asda's car park, that's what you'll be looking at this morning. A frozen sheet. See how white it is on top, look. Yeah, so this is the poncho, and it's a Fagel Ravan poncho, and you can see it's all iced up there on top. This is the other side of the poncho, and you can see where we was camping down in the bivvy tent last night. And what I did find out last night is where this Asda's was, because I was interested in why the cog was there where we're camping. So I asked one of the locals about what was there before Asda, and apparently it was a mill what made shoes and slippers, and it went all the way from the brook here all the way down there, and it created loads of jobs for the town of Rawtenstall. So we're not sure what year the mill actually shut down, but if you know, drop it in the comments below. I'd be interested to find out. So this is the other side of Limmy Brook, what runs through the town, and this would have run at the side of the slipper factory back in the day. So if you want to buy the Ratter coffee, you can do so by going to the link in the description, and for those what already have, thanks a lot for that. Cheers, guys. Walking about with food this morning, aren't we? You know, like you do. And people think, who's that crackpot with cup of cappuccino there? Anyway, I'll just give you a quick look at the car park, and then we'll go over and then finish off the packing down so we can get ourselves out of town. Here's the lower decking of the car park this morning at Asda. Just thought I'd bring you into have a quick nosy. Well, last but least, we'll take now the poncho. Done two little pegs. there you go. One freezing cold poncho to go with the rest of the kit. So when I get home, I have to dry all this stuff out proper. You'll always look after your kit. Well guys, had a fantastic time camping with the bivvy. It's a bit of a change. We were a stealthy one. It was at the side of Asda's at the back of this old cog here. And anyway, until next time, stay safe, stay stealthy, and I'll see you on the next Urban Rats adventure.